Hi everyone, I'm Arby Chua of Accolade Consultancy and the Maxicare Agency Leader. In this video, we will be discussing one of the prepaid health cards of Maxicare, which is the EReady Advance. But please let me introduce Maxicare very briefly. Maxicare has 1.5 million members and growing. That's why we still rank the #1 HMO in the country. And we're very proud to have these innovations in healthcare, and which is also one of the innovation is the prepaid health cards that I will be introducing in this video. You can access a nationwide network, which is 56,000 doctors and specialists with 3,800 dental providers, over 1,000 accredited hospitals and clinics. And we're very proud to introduce the 15 Maxicare primary care centers that I will be discussing later. Here are the Maxicare prepaid cards. We have the EReady Regular, we have the Maxicare Prima, and we also have the EReady Advance. So we will be discussing in this video the EReady Advance. EReady Advance is a prepaid health card that provides one-time coverage for emergency-related cases, including those requiring confinement in all Maxicare affiliated hospitals nationwide. It also covers free and unlimited consultations in all Maxicare primary care centers. So the main benefit of this type of card or the EReady Advance are emergency, confinement, and consultation. I would just like to mention that it means that the point of entry should be the emergency. All right, we have two variants for this particular health card or prepaid card. We have the EReady Advanced Titanium, the yellow one, and the EReady Advanced Platinum, which is the blue one. The age eligibility is from 15 days old up to 65 years old. As long as hindi pa po nagba-birthday ng 66 years old, pwede pa natin silang i-cover for this type of health card. And this card can access to all 1,000 plus accredited hospitals nationwide of Maxicare. And the only difference of these two variants is the access to 6 major hospitals. What are these hospitals? Asian Hospital, Cardinal Santos, Makati Medical Center, St. Luke's Quezon City, St. Luke's BGC in Taguig, and the Medical City. All right, benefits and coverage. As I've mentioned, this provides a 15,000 one-time coverage on illnesses or injuries that arises from medical-related emergency conditions, including those requiring confinement in a regular private room. I would like to give examples of these medical-related emergency conditions. So this could be a pre-existing condition, like for example, if you have hypertension, if you're diabetic, kung asthmatic ka tulad ko, no? What else? Aside from illnesses, you can also avail of, when you say medical-related emergency conditions, this can also because of accidents, no? Could be drowning, no? Pwede pong car accident and any other accident as simple as kung nadulas ka lang dyan, that will also be covered in this type of card. And again, this is under a regular private room. Okay, outpatient emergency coverage that includes doctor services for emergency treatments, emergency room fees, medicines na gagamitin po for immediate relief during the treatment, oxygen, IV fluids, whole blood and human blood products, kasama rin po yung dressing, casts, sutures, including x-ray, laboratories, and diagnostic exams. For inpatient naman, or what we call confinement, this already covers the room and board accommodation in a regular private room, use of operating room, ICU, isolation room, as long as prescribed po siya ng ating physician. That includes recovery room also. This includes professional fees, standard nursing services, medicines, as long as you're confined there, whole blood products and IV fluids transfusion, x-ray, laboratory tests, and diagnostic tests, including anesthesia, oxygen, and its administration. So one of this type of card also has other benefits pa aside from emergency. confinement, and the consultation. The card holder may also enjoy free and unlimited consultations in all primary care centers nationwide. So later I will be discussing. So you can have consultations with internal medicine or IM, GP or general practitioner. FM is family medicine. You can also access to Maxicare's 24/7 teleconsult. Kung ayaw niyo po magpunta ng Maxicare primary care centers, you can also use phones to call or teleconsult, especially with this pandemic. This is very ideal. You can also use the card to get a 10% discount on Metro Dental services. And it also has an emergency evacuation for members who are more than 150 kilometers from the place of residence. So, gaano kalayo pa to? This is from Manila. So, that's if you're, for example, if you're in Baguio and then something happens, you want to have your confinement within the place of your residence. So, here in Metro Manila. So, yung repatriation po or yung ambulance that will be covered as long as if you have this card. And one of the two of my favorite features and additional benefit of this card is the group life and accidental death and dismemberment, which is up to 50,000 pesos. Meaning, if due to natural cause, that's or illnesses, no, that's 50,000. Pero if ang cause po is accident, no, that will become 100,000. Ang tawag po natin dyan is double indemnity. And this card also covers pre-existing conditions. So ano-ano po ba yung mga pre-existing? So it means when you buy this card and kung meron na po kayo existing, lalo na yung mga hypertensive, diabetic, may mga diabetes, i-cover po yan. So what else? What are the examples of pre-existing? Even po yung may mga kakilangan nating naggagamot na due to cancer or any other very serious illnesses. They can also avail of this type of card. Ayan. All right, these are the list of our primary care centers. And again, for outpatient emergency, all Maxicare affiliated hospitals nationwide, magagamit po siya. But for the consultation, this consultation is only unlimited for this Maxicare standalone primary care centers. So these are the primary care centers. We have here the list. So we have in Bonifacio Global City, BGC, Bridgetown IT Park, Clark, Pampanga, Cebu Business Park, Ayala, Ayala North Exchange, this is in Makati, Eton Centuries, Quezon City, North Gate, Alabang, Abriza Corporate Center in Davao, Techno Place, Iloilo Business Park, and Double Dragon Plaza in Pasay. So before pandemic, our PCCs are open 24/7, but because of this situation, their schedule is from Mondays to Sundays, 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. Now I will be discussing briefly the exclusions and limitations. No? The services obtained for emergency conditions from non-affiliated physicians and hospitals are not covered po. Again, so you have to understand that if you want to use this card, it should be affiliated hospital and clinics of Maxicare. And injuries, infections, or conditions resulting from negligence, alcoholic liquor intake. Ano po ba example ng negligence? For example, if you're riding a motorcycle po and then beating the red light ka and then something happens na accident ho, hindi po yan i-cover. Unauthorized use of prohibited drugs, of course, bawal po yan. Direct or indirect participation in commission of crime, pagka po riots, strikes, and other civil disturbances, if you have a direct participation, Maxicare will not cover, and any developmental disorders. What else? War and any combat-related activities, hindi po covered. Extreme sports, circumcision, sex transformation, tattoos, and body piercing. Now, if something happens on those things, hindi po yan covered. Acupuncture, congenital, genetic, or hereditary conditions, chronic dermatosis, oral surgery or dental treatments, all types of vaccines except for animal bites. It means that animal bites po is covered, any pregnancy-related conditions, and ambulance assistance within 150 kilometers. So ito po yung mga limitations na hindi po covered. So what are the other details that I want you to understand for this type of product? The card activation is 7 days after a successful registration. So for example, if you register this January 1, then your card will be activated by January 7. Okay. And the coverage period is valid 1 year from the activation date. So if your activation date is January 7, 2022, that card will be valid until January 6 of 2023. Member is entitled to register only one active card at a time. And member may register another card after 7 days from the date of availment of the first registered card. So for example, again kanina, so simulan natin ng January 1 para hindi po tayo malito. So let's say nagamit siya, register mo siya January 1, so active ka ng January 7, and then na-utilize siya or na-avail mo siya ng March 1. And then, so pag na-swipe na po siya, you can already register another card. Let's say na-register mo siya ng March 5. And then, so the activation of your card will be on 7 days after March 5. Now, there is the life insurance coverage naman will be of your first card is still active until the 2023, which is January 6, 2023. So mangyayari po is that you will have 2 coverage na for your life insurance. And so far, that's very quick and very easy to understand. But before I end this video, I want to answer some frequently asked questions lang of our customers for this particular card. So the first one is the pregnancy-related conditions, or if you're pregnant. So basically, guys, if a member would like to have this kind of card, if you're pregnant, yes, you are allowed to have this type of card. But syempre, if when you say pregnancy related, let's say something happens to the baby or to the mother, then kailangan po nating magpa-emergency, then that hindi po siya cover. But for example, I am pregnant, pero let's say due to accident, I slipped, and then I need to go to the emergency room, nadulas po ako, no? So yon, that is not related to pregnancy, then that will be covered. What else? I want to, again, to explain or discuss the one-time coverage. So it means po, let's say, nung January, na-register mo siya, March, nagamit nyo na po siya. So it means, tapos na po yung coverage, na hindi na natin siya magagamit. So the reason why, you just have to buy another one. So regardless the amount, as long as, regardless of the amount, basta within 50,000, so pwede nyo na pong gamitin yan. So another question related to that one is that what if masyado pong mura yung bill sa hospital and I don't want to use it? Yes, pwede naman po, no? That's within your control or your decision. But we always suggest to our clients, especially me personally, is that the card costs 2,950. If your medical bill sa hospital po cost kahit 5,000 lang, or even, di ba, 5,000, 10,000, or even 5,000 lang, we might as well encourage you to use your card kasi you just bought it for 2,950. It's still very reasonable to use your card already. You just have to buy another one. And what else? So again, yung life insurance natin, so let's say in a year you purchase, sabihin lang natin, very ideal, no? 3 cards, no? You bought January, then February, and March. So let's say come March, you have total of 150,000 coverage for life insurance. Ayan. So I think that ends this video, and please do share and comment also if I will be uploading this in our YouTube channel. So thank you guys. Good night.